Hey buddy, Tyler here with GetJeeping.com. You see back on the Jeep here, and I finally have it back home after my last video. You've seen it, and then it went back to the shop, and a lot of things going on, guys. Basically, my transmission went out, and it's a 6-cylinder engine, and so it has automatic transmission. And I took it to the shop. Hopefully, I was just gonna have a transmission service done, because that's why I read online that could be the problem, why it was slipping like it was. They told me, the shop told me it was gears and the code was reading wrong and a whole bunch of stuff. Basically told me it'd be $3,000 for a new transmission. There's no way. At the time I had about $200 in my bank account and with no job. I was just got back from Alaska, and so it was very stressful to hear that. And I told them I couldn't do that, and I couldn't drive the vehicle home because it was so far. It messed up on the drive down there, and they took a test drive, so it was just so far. Transmission was about to completely blow up almost. So they let me leave there. Luckily, the place that I took it to, really good people. If you're ever in Smyrna, Tennessee, I guess south of Nashville, it's a Transmission Inc. or Transmission Incorporated. But that's why I took it to, and they basically said that I could leave there. They're not going to charge a pound fee, so they really helped me out on that part. And so I left it there for about a week, and they took it apart, told me how much it was going to cost. It's basically going to be, it told me it'd be $1,000 for a used transmission, and that was $950 plus tax, and that's with a 2-year warranty on it, which is nice, and had a 40K on it. So ended up doing, 40K on it, yeah, that makes more sense. And so that's what they ended up doing with it, was taking the transmission out, putting a used one in. They ended up putting a cooler in as well. I'll show you that right now just for the fun of it. But they ended up putting a cooler in. And because the transmission on this model doesn't come with a transmission cooler, it's built into the one for the engine compartment. You see here, you might be able to see, it's that silver piece there, and it runs across, and it sits on top of your cooler for your whole radiator system, your oil and all that. And so you see it a little better on there. So the engine's still running great. That's not a problem there. It's just they had to replace the transmission. And so when they replaced the transmission, total price, 'cause I picked up yesterday actually, total price was $2,161, and I basically, you see right here, different set of wheels. I sold the BF Goodwrench mud train tires I had on the JK brand. I sold those, I think, for $800. Then I had made some more money from a job I was working on, and then the best brother you can ever have, college student, he sold his computer so that I could get this thing fixed. And so if my brother's ever watching, you don't know whether he doesn't watch my videos, but I really appreciate and love my brother for doing that for me. So I ended up working everything out, got the vehicle back, and right now the check engine light's coming on because they had to take out my exhaust to weld to put the transmission back in or out, and so they had to cut it and weld it back, and the weld had a break in it and was leaking, so it made my catalytic converter read wrong. And so I had to drive all the way back to Smyrna, which is a 45-minute drive. That's where I had that's where the shop's at, and so I had to get the work done on it. Finally, I took it there, got the exhaust welded back correctly, better than they did yesterday. So back to the transmission shop, they made sure everything was okay, clear the codes. So now I'm waiting on this thing to get 75 miles on it, so the computer reset, and hopefully no check engine light comes on, and get emissions test done to it, and get my tag renewed. Cause right now my tag's out of date. I've been gone for 4 months, so a lot going on. That was $2,000. Has some other problems going on with it, so it's come down to a point where this thing sucks to me. Some of y'all knew how excited I was when I first got this WK, and I was excited. I like the vehicle. It's very comfortable. It's a very nice looking vehicle. I love the electronic parts of it, but it just doesn't run very well. It keeps giving me problems after problems. I've had to when I lifted it, a bolt broke. It was very hard to get the lift on. I've had tail lights just crash on me. I've had the windshield wiper switch break on me. Had to replace that. The radio broke. Had to replace the radio. I still have this, walk over here, this giant dent in the side, and so I'm gonna have to get that replaced, and that's $80 right there. So I have all these things going wrong, just wrong, one after another. So you can see right now I have these wheels on them, and I got these for $100, and they are absolutely, you can see how much balding's on them, absolutely terrible. It feels like you're in a wooden wagon wheel type of thing ride. It's just absolutely terrible. But I picked these up for $100, and the rims are nice though. And you see I still got the stickers on there. These look really cool on there, and of course I'll leave them on when I sell this thing. And then I got the plasti dipped emblem still, and so I got a lot of, you can see on the inside, a lot of junk in the back seat, but I got all that working, but it's still, I don't know, I'm just tired of it. I really am. And this is the deal, guys, is I'm selling this, I'm asking $7,000 for it. I'm losing about $4,000 on what I pay for it insurance wise, what I paid for taxes, the parts, wheels. It still has that cold air intake in there. There's a 2-inch lift on it. It has wheel spacers. Has these tires, which I'm wanting to replace before I sell it, but I'm asking $7,000 for it, which I think is a very fair price. It has, let's walk around and actually look at it. It has 182,000 miles on it. Oh, go ahead and jump in here. It has 182,000 miles on it, which it's almost at 183. I'm about to go on a 500 mile trip to North Carolina for a church thing I have, and so this thing should have close to 183,500, something like that, once I get back, and so that's when I'm gonna sell it. Like I said, I'm just tired of it. The transmission was $2,000 to replace. I'm gonna replace the transmission like a Cherokee for $200, and so the route that I'm planning on going with it now is I'm going to plan on selling this, and I'm going to get a I'm looking at getting a 2000 or 2001 Jeep Cherokee. Really anywhere from 97 to 2001 I like those years, like the interior. Put a lift kit on it. Probably going to go with the 4.5 inch. Put a drop bracket on the transfer case. Some 33-inch tires on there. Probably do some LED lights, probably really fix it up and make it a nice vehicle. And then I've also looked at getting a parts vehicle and to get parts of it, and then as well another Cherokee to flip. And I'm going to start flipping some Jeeps. And so y'all might think that's kind of ambitious, but how many of those things have I done, guys? Y'all seen my videos, you know what kind of stuff I do. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I really enjoy doing all this type of stuff. And so I'm going to start flipping some Jeep Cherokees, putting lifts on them, tires on them, and then selling them for, of course, a higher price. So if any of y'all are ever in the area and I have a Jeep for sale, I'll let y'all know. I'll probably make a video by every single one of them, showing the vehicle off. I do videos on lifts and all the accessories I put into them. So you're all going to have a lot of content coming out here in September till the end of the year, and therefore I'm planning on doing a couple of them a month. So things are working out, guys, and I appreciate we reached 1,000 subscribers on here, close to reaching 4,000 followers on Instagram. I'm going to be bringing that back up, and so I got a lot of new things coming out, and so I really hope y'all stay tuned. If y'all some of the old Jeep fellas, I'm bringing that back, guys. This Jeep is going, and for the new people that like this new Jeep, sorry it has to go, because that's just my opinion on it. If you're ever in the market to get one, I'd suggest buying one from a dealership and not used, just because you get more of a warranty for them, because these things are bound to break down, to where a Cherokee I can fix myself and not have to pay someone else to do it. So that's my little rant, guys. This is basically the update for 2013. Hope you all enjoy this, and I will see y'all in the next.